Another checking account that earns you competitive interest, is free, and comes with all the features that you could want from a bank account, and that's the Wealthfront, or what Wealthfront says on their website. And today I'm going to be talking about this account from Wealthfront, which was yielding over 2.5% in interest a few months ago. But again, because the rates are all down, it's now at 0.4%, which, by the way, is still very competitive with other high interest savings accounts and hybrid accounts. Now, the main objective here is to help you guys find out if Wealthfront is where you should be keeping your money, or should you be using some other bank account. Now, Wealthfront also brags about offering FDIC insurance of not $250,000, but up to $1 million, which sounds really good. But again, the last time I checked, FDIC insurance was up to $250,000. So I'll be talking about that later on in this video. So be sure to stick around to the very end. Now, just before we get into this review, if you're new here and you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel, I talk a lot about making money, saving money, banking, credit cards, investments, and personal finance topics. So if these are topics that will interest you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications so you can see new videos that I post here, and I post a video here every single day on YouTube. Now, for all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for tuning into the channel once again. And don't forget to drop me a comment down below, especially if you have been thinking about getting a high yield savings account, or if you're trying to figure out which bank or online accounts are giving the best interest rates right now. So if you have experience with Wealthfront, drop me a comment and let me know if you're happy with the service. Now, if you guys are wondering why I keep talking about these accounts, even when I've reviewed other accounts that may seem worse or better, the reason is this, right? Things keep changing and having options is always good. So this account will have some features of other accounts that I've talked about here before, but if one of these accounts ever stops giving competitive interest rates, or any of the features go away, then you guys can know about other accounts that you could use to replace them. So the first thing I want to talk about is the FDIC insurance. So normally you get $250,000 worth of protection on your money, but Wealthfront gives you up to $1 million, and the explanation is simple. If you had $1 million and you only got $250,000 in protection from a single account, then you would open multiple accounts, and in this case, that would be 4 accounts at 4 different banks. So this way you could still keep $1 million, but now you'd be able to have all that money protected, right? Now, Wealthfront is doing the exact same thing. They don't put all your money in one place. They use their partner banks and split your money up across their partner banks, so they're just doing all the hard work for you. Now, I think that's a really smart idea and a feature to offer, since now you can keep more money in a bank account without worrying about losing it all someday. Now, Wealthfront doesn't call this account a savings account or a checking account. Instead, they call it the Wealthfront cash account, and Wealthfront is actually in the business of investments, and only recently, like about a year ago, I believe, they started offering these cash accounts with high interest. So the next question for me was, how do they offer such high competitive interest rates if it's not a checking account or a savings account? And also, if they are using partner banks and their primary business is in investments, how do they make money? And the answer is very simple also. You know that banks take your money and they lend it to other people, and then they charge them high interest on their loans, and then they make more money from your money, and then they give you nothing in return. They keep all the profits for themselves. Some banks may even thank you by charging you fees every month. Wealthfront is doing something similar without charging the fees. They deposit your money in their partner banks and they make some interest from the money, and unlike your regular big bank down the road, they will actually fairly give you some of the profits or interest. So they achieve 2 main things here. They get paid, and they also allow you to get higher interest rates. And also a third thing is they get to provide you with more FDIC insurance on your money. Now, one other interesting feature of the Wealthfront cash account is that there is no limit to the amount of transfers that you can do per month. And if you have a savings account, you'll know that at any bank you open one, you can only have 5 or 6 transfers per month. And if you go over that amount, then your account could be closed and you could be penalized. So since Wealthfront's account isn't a savings account, that limitation isn't there, and you can add or withdraw money as many times as you wish per month and still get very high competitive interest. Now, opening the account at Wealthfront or opening the Wealthfront cash account is fairly easy, and you can do it online, and the minimum to open the account is only $1. Now, after opening the account, then there are no monthly fees, no overdraft fees, no fees at over 19,000 ATMs, and no fees really. Everything is free. You can also use Cash App or Venmo with this Wealthfront cash account, and you are able to use your account to pay bills or do transfers as you could or would with any other bank account. Now, a new feature they came up with was the Get Paid Early feature, which a lot of banks or online banks are doing right now. So with the Wealthfront cash account, you get paid 2 days early if you set up direct deposit to go to this account. And Wealthfront says this is good because if you get money earlier or get the money sent to your account earlier, then you have more time to earn more interest, which is true. So that's another good benefit of having this Wealthfront cash account. So after seeing all this account has to offer, I found only one con, or at least one big problem, and that was their customer service. Now, usually for a bank account, I want on-the-phone support 24/7, but sometimes I may settle for support every day in business hours, but Wealthfront doesn't offer any of these. If you want over-the-phone support, you'll have to have investments with them. So if you ever have any issues with your account, you have to use a self-help portal, which is annoying to me. And then if you can't find your answer, you'll have to email them and wait for them to respond, which could take up to 24 hours. But usually anytime you have to call or you need to call your bank, it isn't something that you want to wait 24 hours for, right? You usually need them right away. And that's something I really didn't like about this account. Now, if that doesn't bother you though, and you don't really care much about the customer support, then this is still a very good account for you to have. It's free and it offers very competitive interest rates on your money. So those are my thoughts on the Wealthfront cash account. Now, I hope this video was very helpful and I was able to provide some value to you guys. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it, and that's how videos get recommended to more people here on YouTube. And also subscribe to the channel and click the notification icon so you can get updated when I post new videos here, which is at least once per day on YouTube. Now, in addition to that, be sure to also share this video anywhere you think it may be able to reach more people and potentially help someone out as well. Now, if you'd like to see some other videos about other good banks or accounts that you should consider, I'll leave a link to a playlist somewhere at the top of this video right now, so you guys can check those out as well. Also guys, be sure to check out WEBULL, which is a free and easy to use investment app or platform. And when you sign up by using the link that I've left down below in the description, you'll receive 2 free stocks, which can be valued at over $1,000 after you deposit just $100 in your investment account. So be sure to check the link down below in the description. And with these stocks, you get to keep them if you like them. If you don't, you can sell them and keep the cash, or you can use that money to purchase other stocks that you'd prefer to invest in. Now, if you're a new viewer or subscriber here on the channel, be sure to check out some of my other videos on high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and of course, ways to make money. Also guys, I've left more links down below to more free stuff and cashback offers, so be sure to visit all the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. Once again guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.